New flavour, fling it in pot. Pagans run from the gang, get dropped. Pirates, water is looking.
Hi guys, it's E.R.P.I here, and in today's video I will show you guys how to make that amazing build-up effect and kill effect, as well as some sound effects. I will give you guys a bunch of presets, so stay tuned for that. But the only plugins you will have to have for this tutorial is the Magic Bullet Looks, BCC plugins, Sapphire plugins, and the Universe plugins. I'll leave a link to the tutorial and the download link in the description, so you can download them absolutely for free. But please consider subscribing and dropping a like. But other than that, enough talking, let's get right into the tutorial. So the first step to make this amazing build-up effect is sync up the clip with the music. How to do that is press on music and find the beat you want the kill to happen on and just put down the marker there. So I want it to happen here, so I'll just press M on my keyboard right there and that will down a marker. What you'll do now is press on the clip, and what you have to do is find the first frame you see the numbers up here. So this is the first frame for me, I see the numbers. So basically press M on your keyboard right there. And what you're going to do now, you're just going to turn on this magnet tool up here, and it should be really easy for you to just slip it in like this. And then just drag it out so it fills out the dead space there. And what you have to do now is actually do some quick time mapping. It's nothing special, I will just show you guys how to do it. Press on the clip, press Ctrl R, that will open the return controls. Then the first frame we see the numbers, so right here or with the marker star. Press on the R, add speed point. From here you're gonna go 30 frames to the left. You can use your arrow keys to do this. So 30. Right here, press on the R, add speed point. What you're gonna do now is go about in the middle. It don't need to be exact, in the middle of these two speed points. Press on the R and add speed point. And what you're gonna do now is zoom in a bit, and you're gonna see that it's like two spaces like this. The first space you see right here, change speed to 50%, and the second space right here, change to 200%. And what you're gonna do now, you're gonna drag this middle speed point until you see that the third speed point is in the same line as these two markers. So it should look something like this. It looks pretty cool, but we're just gonna add a little slow-mo. Go somewhere to the right of the whole time mapping, add speed point, and just in this make it 50%. That will just add a little slow-mo. In my opinion, actually guys, it looks absolutely amazing. So what we can do now is just zoom out, and we can close out of the return controls. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna go to shot of impact again, so where the first one we see the numbers appear right here. And from here, we're gonna go 40 frames to the left. Use your arrow keys again. So just 40. So right here, and then just press M on your keyboard. Then a mark will pop up here. Trust, it will help you so much in the long run. So when you put down the marker, you need to go to the effect tab in the effects library and just drag in the adjustment clip and make it so it starts on the mark we just put it down. Now we understand why it was important to put it down. Then just drag down so it ends on these two markers, so on the shot of impact. What you're gonna do now is zoom in a bit. And now, if you installed the Magic Bullet Looks, you need to go to the description. In the description you should find a MediaFire link, and basically press on that. Inside that you should find a Magic Bullet Look preset that I create myself. Basically download it, and I will show you guys how to import it to Davinci. So when you downloaded it, go to your search down here and search up percentage local app data, and then don't forget to add the percentage at the end. Then a folder will pop up. Open that folder. Inside of here you need to find something called Looks Builder. Inside of here, press on Looks and then Custom, and basically inside of here just drag in the preset, drag and drop it inside of here. When you're done that, you sadly need to restart Davinci Resolve, but restart Davinci Resolve real quick and then come back to this tutorial. Just go to Open Effects in the Effects library and search up Looks. Then this one, and drag it on the adjustment clip. Go to the Effects, Edit Look. Inside of here, you should need to go to Custom down here, and then you should find a brand new look called E.R.P.I Godzilla. Press on it and just press on the check mark. and it will look a bit like this. If you can't see it, you should have a keyframe, just unkeyframe that if you can't see it. Or you can try to drag the strength to 0 and then to 100 again. But what we're gonna do now, we're gonna basically make this Godzilla effect to fade in a little bit. And how we're gonna do that is press on the adjustment clip, and if you have the cursor over it, you should feed two like rectangular thingies in the corners. Basically take the one to the left and drag it to the middle, so it ends in the middle. So you have like a little black triangle. If it's sluggy, press on the adjustment clip and turn on render cache color output. Go to playback, render cache, and set it to smart. Play it back sometimes, and it should lag less. And as you guys, in my opinion, it already looks so sick. We're gonna make it even cooler right now. Press on the main clip, then go to inspecting the video and go to transform right here. And what you're gonna do, if you watch on the adjustment clip, you see this black triangle that we just created, or it's dark. Go to the end of it, go to your main clip, and keyframe everything by pressing this keyframe. What you will do now, you will go to the last frame, you see the effect. And from here, you're gonna go 3 frames to the left. So 1, 2, 3. And keyframe everything again and zoom in a bit, just a little bit, just like 1.1. Then make a little rotation angle. Make sure that you can even zoom out a bit more. Make sure that you can see some black on the side. Trust, it will just look so much cleaner then. But as you see guys, when the kill happens, it still is like this. But we don't want that. So we'll go to the last frame we see this and go 1 frame to the right, so we can't see the effect anymore. Press on this keyframe again. Go 1 frame to the left, keyframe it again, go again 1 keyframe to the right, and basically reset to 1. So the zoom to 1 and the rotation angle to 0. And it should look better, so something like this. And it already looks really sick, but we're gonna make it even cooler, right now. And how we're gonna do that is press on the main clip again, and again to go to where this like dark triangle ends. So somewhere here, it don't need to be exact. Go to cropping, keyframe everything in the cropping by pressing this. Then you go halfway to where the adjustment clip ends. So from the triangle end to where the adjustment clip ends. So somewhere here, keyframe everything again and drag the crop top to 90 and the crop bottom to 92, and it should become a little. And it looks absolutely sick, but we're gonna make it even sicker because when the kill happens, we see that the black bars are still there, and we don't like that. So we'll go to the last frame, we see the effect, keyframe everything, then we go 1 frame to the right when we can't see the effect anymore, keyframe everything, and drag the crop to 0. And if we play back, sometimes it should look like this. And it already looks pretty amazing, but we're gonna make it even cooler by this step. Go down to the same description, and in the same media file as you download the preset, you should find the overlay called just aiming in. Drag it over everything just like this, and we'll see that it's just black, but we're gonna fix it. Press on it, get to the fusion tab, press the medium, and just write in delta here. Press add. If it doesn't pop up, just do it sometimes. And for some of you, you'd always write in the comments, it doesn't work. If the delta key doesn't work, you can just search up Luma key. It's basically the same thing, but I like delta key more. But now, go back to the tab, press on this overlay, press Ctrl R, that will open read controls. Change speed to 200%. Usually looks good, I like it. And what you're gonna do now with the overlay is, if you go back to adjustment clip, you see the dark triangle again. If you go to the middle of that dark triangle, so about here, drag the adjustment clip and make it so it starts right there, and it will just make it cleaner. And now we're actually gonna keyframe the adjustment clip real quick, but we're just gonna shorten it down so it ends where the adjustment clip ends, or with short of things like this. And now we're gonna do the keyframe as I said. Basically what you need to do, go with your arrows on your keyboard and find the frame before this overlay becomes this small. So when it's like this big, press on the overlay, go to inspector, go to video, and keyframe everything on that frame. Then you go 1 frame to the right. Then the overlay should be very little. Keyframe it and basically just drag the position on your enemy. So in this case, this dark bomb, or what skin that is. And basically just follow along, set the keyframe, follow along. It's basically that easy. People always DM me, how do you like keyframe so good? How do you do this? It's basically this easy. So I hope you guys understand how to do it right now. It's basically for all the overlays. If you want to just follow along, do this step. So like this, I keyframe it, and now if you watch it through, it should look much better. And now guys, we're just gonna do a very quick kill effect. Basically on the shot of impact, drag in an adjustment clip and make it so it starts on the shot of impact, so on the markers. Take your cursor over it and go to your Fusion tab, and in the same media file in the link in the description as you download the preset and the overlay, you should find a preset to this kill effect. Basically download that, drag it and drop it here. Connect real quick and it will look cool. Just right click on it and turn render cat color put. It will just make it look much cooler. And now guys, I promise this is the last thing we are gonna do. I promise. Add a little sound effect. Basically in the same media file as all the other times, you should find a sound effect. Basically just take it and drag it and drop it. And make it so it starts where the adjustment clip starts and ends where the adjustment clip, main adjustment clip ends. And it's pretty high now, so I will just lower it. In my opinion, that looks really crazy. Hope you guys same opinion as me. If you did, please consider dropping a like and subbing. It's absolutely free and you can always unsubscribe at a later date. But hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video.